Hi, this session will be about PySpark. We will cover all these sessions from PySpark, and all the code is in the Apache's PySpark docs. So if you visit that, you will find all the code there. So let's start with the data frame creation. So first we do a Spark session. We create or get the Spark session. We can create a data frame without a schema. Here we are creating a data frame with an integer, a double, a string, a date, and a timestamp, and you print it. Similarly, you can create a data frame with a schema. Here you are mentioning the schema that is here. You can also create a data frame with an RDD, the resilient data set. So here it's using the spark context.parallelize, and we are creating the data frame and we are showing it. So we can see this in action here. So this is the first one without a schema, with a schema, and with an RDD. So let's jump into another one, which is the eager evaluation. So here it is the same data frame, and here if we make it eager enabled as true, we can get the whole thing, that is the data frame. So if I go here and if I run, we get the whole thing. But if I just run the eager.py and I make it false, so let's pause here and see of how it is coming up. So here you see that it is not shown. So the difference is that when you do an eager evaluation true, you can get the full data set. Here it shows a lazy evaluation. The next one that we will see is the view.py. Here what we are seeing is that you can show the rows vertically with df.show1 vertical is equal to true. You can show the columns by df.columns. You can print the schema by .print schema. You can select the columns and also describe the columns by using the select ABC describe, and collect is dot collect, and if you have to get a single row you can do a dot take, and you can convert to pandas by using the two pandas, and you can create a new column with create giving a column name and using upper df.c and a show, and you can filter on a column with a column name equal to some value. So you can see that this is the one that we are showing down here. The record 0, the vertical columns, you can show the columns, you can print the schema, you can describe the columns, and here the count, mean, standard deviation, mean, max is being shown. You can collect and see the columns, you can show a single row, you can convert to pandas and show, you can assign a new column and you get this assign new column upper C, and you can filter on a column. So these are the things that we are seeing down here. Similarly, we can do a SQL.py. Here you can register as a table. So this is my data frame and it has these schemas, a color, fruit v1, v2, and here I can create a table. I can do a select count star from the table and I can show it, and you can see all these things here. So there are 8 rows in it. Moreover, what you can do is that what we are doing is that we are creating a view and we are running SQL on it. UDFs can be registered and invoked in SQL out of the box. So here is an UDF. It takes a series and returns a series, and what it does to the series, it adds a 1. So here add 1 v1 from table a.show So what it is doing is that it is adding a 1 to the V1 column. So what is my V1 column? The V1 column is this one: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 and 8. And if we see, the add 1 is just increasing it by 1. Similarly, you can do it by expressions. Expressions here, you use a select expression, you can use the UDF, you can use a SQL expression, and you can see that. Here you can see that the expressions add 1 V1 and the count 1 is available. Next, our session will be on group by. So here what we are doing is that we are using the same data frame with the schema of color, fruit V1 and V2, and what we are doing is that we are grouping by color and then averaging all the variables. So it is grouped by color and the average, and you can see it down here. So this is the whole data set and the average of V1 and V2. So this completes a very whirlwind tour of PySpark. All the code I will check into GitHub, as well as it is already there in Apache Spark documentation. Hope you liked it. Bye.